Welcome back to Guangzhou, and this is People's Square, or People's Park. People's Park is such a common name, but usually means the biggest central park of the province. So there's one in every province, province, I suppose. And I just wanted to show you what Guangzhou people do as recreation. And here you have people doing the Tai Chi. What I've noticed about Guangzhou that's so much different from all the other provinces are that the people over here are really relax or enjoy their free time. So they have, it's normal to wake up in the morning, instead of going to work, they have a little tea or a little dim sum, and then they go to work. And if you don't have a job, or if you're retired, you just sit around all day chatting with friends. And so I've taken the Sociology Anthropology 319, and it's about like old people and senior and aging, and I found this to be a perfect example of how Chinese seniors spend their off times, because instead of being inside of a recreation home, you have old people playing hacky sack, doing Tai Chi, and dancing, square dancing. At least not square dancing, I don't know what the exact term is called. It's a 交际舞, the socializing dancing. So you have people dancing and just basically sitting around, lounging around. It's a very relaxed atmosphere in a very nicely planned park that I don't see anywhere else in any other provinces. So this is something uniquely Guangzhou, and I kind of like it. So I just thought I'd show you guys around. So this video will be about just how Cantonese people spend their afternoons and off work times. Cantonese people are also very religious and superstitious. So you can see a lot of fortune-telling places around, or people just with their fortune-telling books. People would carry around a calendar with today's fortunes. Today we can do this, we cannot do this. It's good for hair cutting and bad for moving, or bad for marriage, anything like that. Oh, you see birds. Birds is also a common pastime. Just gonna walk around the park and show you guys. There's a lot of people here, and it's not like they don't have anywhere to go, and it's just more they're here relaxed and hang out with their friends, people that they know. It's socializing, and it's definitely a good thing because it beats sitting around at your house or sitting around in an old age home. So they're just chatting. I don't know what they're chatting about, but they seem to be having a good time. So I'm gonna show you guys a little bit more. So, other than being really ridiculously hot, I mean the weather-wise, Guangzhou is a nice place, at least for relaxing. And people are not really in a hurry to go anywhere, unlike in the bigger cities, in Shanghai and in Beijing we've seen so far. Over here people playing cards. I'm not exactly sure what kind of game they're playing. Playing cards. Lots of people playing cards. People playing Chinese chess. Playing Chinese chess. And you have one thing I've noticed that Cantonese people like to do is play hacky sack. People like to play hacky sack around here. I don't know what's with hacky sack, but it's not a sack they are playing, but rather a stack of coins with feather on top. So you wrap a stack of coin or a stack of weight and you put a couple of feather on top. And then they're actually pretty good at it. So a lot of the Cantonese seniors are very, very healthy compared to all the other provinces. I think because they get out a lot and they exercise. My Kaogong is 60 something and he could probably beat me up. Let's just put it that way. A lot of these people are very, very healthy. I would say that they are one of the healthiest seniors groups in China. So people are playing hacky sack, and not just seniors, younger people too. So it's strange to see because you don't see a lot of inter-age mixing going on in other places. I don't even see like younger people hanging out with old people in Vancouver. So it's very interesting to see like 20-year-olds playing hacky sack with like 60, 70 years old. So it's definitely a unique scene over here in China. Definitely something very interesting. So I'm just saying this is a social commentary. I'm not exactly sure what these people are doing out here. Fortune telling, I think. Oh no, they're playing chess. I'm going to a Guangzhou History Museum tomorrow, so hopefully I can film over there. I don't know, I'm not sure if I could film, but hopefully I could. Wow, this guy could sing. So apparently it's part of the social gathering, singing. Very interesting. So there you have it. Just walking around in the park. You see all sorts of people doing their things, just hanging out with friends, social gathering. This is, I think, the park scene, like, is one of the most successful parts I've seen of China. Like, the Western society or North American society, we use the park for, you know, picnics and whatnot. But the Chinese actually utilize it as a social gathering. Like, you can meet up with people that you never met before and become friends and just hang out over here. But in North American, we go to the park with people that we know and we don't mingle. I think this is a culture difference, definitely something worth exploring. In North American cultures, we are very restricted and wary of our neighbors. Like, we go to the park with our friends and families, but we don't acknowledge and we don't care for other people that's also in the park. But over here in China, you go to the park alone and you make friends in the park. It's a place of relaxing and I don't know. It's just a very, very strange, different atmosphere. I've also noticed in Beijing and Shanghai, where if there are parks, you could go to the park and just meet people and just hang out. But I think it's quite different, the usage of parks and recreation areas in North America and in China. I definitely think the parks is a plus, no matter what you say about the other things, but the Chinese are definitely winning on the park department. So let's just walk back while we still have 4 more minutes. So I don't know. Just as a filler, let me tell you, I don't really plan out any of my videos about what I'm gonna film exactly. I just things I found that's very interesting. As an example, we were going to the Beijing Road. We came across the park, then we were like, oh, you know, this is interesting. And we walked around the park, we saw this, and I thought, hey, this is an interesting thing. And I figured I wanted to film this, so I walked all the way back and made everybody wait for me for 15 minutes. Temple.
Wait.
So here we are. I think I might just stop the film over here. We don't need to go all the way 15 minutes, but welcome to Guangzhou, and this is the park and recreation area. I've actually bought a train ticket and booked my hostel for Xiamen for the 18th, for the 12th. So I'll only be here for 2 more nights, tonight and 1 more night, and I'll be leaving on the 11th. That'll be all. I'll probably do another video soon, when around dinner time, or you know, when we're walking down Guangzhou Road, Beijing Road. So Beijing Boulevard, yeah, big ones are called boulevards. Anyways, that will be all for now. Kids running. Strangely, I don't see any pets. I don't actually see any dogs and cats or whatnot. Could it be they're all eaten? They're all in somebody else's plate.